So we had a number of learning objectives or learning questions for this. And one of it was to look at the facilitators and barriers in terms of engagement of local structures. Local structures here, we were considering the CBOs as well as the community health workers that we have on the ground. Also how to maintain their quality and also intensity in terms of the social behavior change activities, and also the effectiveness of the strategies in terms of engaging male in the issues of GBV, SRH. So briefly through the methods. So we had a number of focus group discussions with the right holders, and this is where we engaged males and females of different age categories. We had the youths as well as older males. We also had a focus group discussion for the male engagement, and here also looking through how to engage males, and we also had males and females as participants.
From the findings and recommendations from the midterm review, then it will give us an opportunity to sit again with the development partners within Accelerate to ensure that we are able to integrate the recommendations from these findings, one, and also from the findings from the midterm reviews. So that will give us an opportunity to reflect and see how we can be able to integrate some of these recommendations to make sure that our program is sustainable and long-lasting and it addresses the needs of the people.
For example, this study showed that over 20% of survivors who come, they leave without receiving services on emergency contraception, on post-exposure prophylaxis, treatment for sexually transmitted diseases. And that is a big failure on the system, because a client coming in, they've come for help, and it is the responsibility of the caregivers to really ensure that they receive the services. To my second point on what opportunities are there for the partnership is on trainings, capacity building for both on GBV and also on family planning. And what we are seeing is that up to 50% of caregivers have not been trained, meaning a client will walk in and there's a 50% chance they leave worse than they came in. And this is a really sad situation and very unfortunate. And there's a lot more that we can do. And these 4 counties are really representing many others. This is just a tip of the iceberg or just a drop. So indeed, there's so much more that can be done in capacity building on the entire system, the healthcare workers, and also even in the court system, which is a very big responder to the cases that we are talking about today.